I'm Karen Sullivan, and I'm a graduate nursing student at the University of Texas College of Nursing. And this is a book review on John C. Maxwell's book, The 5 Levels of Leadership. John C. Maxwell's qualifications include being a best-selling author who sold over 20 million books on leadership skills. He's trained over 5 million people worldwide on leadership. He was named the #1 leader in business by the American Management Association in 2014, and he was voted the most influential leadership expert in the world by Business Insider and Incorporated magazine. The purpose of this book was that John Maxwell wrote it because he's passionate about leadership. One lecture that he's been asked to give more than any others is the 5 levels of leadership, so he decided to turn this into a book which breaks down leadership into understandable steps to lead more effectively. His target audience is for every person undergoing the journey of leadership development. It's for the novice and for the advanced person who wants to become a more effective leader and pursue a successful career path. The 5 levels of leadership show going through the different levels, starting at level 1, which is position, through the top level, number 5, which is pinnacle. So level 1 is position. It's the lowest level of leadership. This leader relies on rules, regulations, and policies to lead, and doesn't require any ability to be a leader at this level. People follow this leader because of who you are and what you represent. Level 2 is permission, and it's the first real step into leadership. People start to follow this type of leader because of who they are and who they want to be. People follow you because they want to, not just because they have to. Level 3 is production, and this is the level that separates the true leader from people who merely occupy a leadership position. This person can make a significant impact on an organization. People follow this leader because what they have done for the organization. Level 4 is people development, and this leader transitions from producing to developing people. They focus their time on developing and leading others. The highest level is pinnacle, and this leader requires a high degree of skill and natural leadership ability. They create a legacy for themselves at their institution. People follow this leader because of who they are and what they represent. The strength of the book is that it's easy to understand how to navigate through the various levels. The upsides and downsides are clearly presented. It's applicable to both the novice and the experienced leader. A leadership assessment tool is included in the book. It focuses on mastering the lower levels before learning about the higher ones. Some of the shortcomings is that moving up through the levels is a slow process. Many people possess attributes from all levels, but to be successful, according to the author, you must start at the lower level first. And starting at the bottom can be frustrating for experienced leaders. It's very difficult and challenging to reach the highest level, and not everybody has natural leadership abilities, and they may never reach this level. The objectives that John Maxwell set out when he started his leadership journey in 1976 was to answer these 3 questions. How do you define leadership? What defines a leader? And how does leadership work? Well, he defines leadership as being a verb instead of a noun, and leadership is not management. And what defines a leader? A leader is someone who has influence. A good leader has the ability to influence others to perform at his or her highest level. And how does leadership work? You move through the different levels, but you never leave the previous level behind. Would I recommend this book to others? Yes, I think this is an excellent book for the new leader as a guide on how to develop leadership and to lead more effectively. I think this is a great book to have in a leadership seminar to show the upside and downside of the leadership levels. And I think this would be great for experienced leaders to read this book to determine if their current method of leadership could be improved. And in my institution, I think this would be a great book for the clinical charge nurses to read so they can not develop poor leadership practices. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed the book review on the 5 levels of leadership by John Maxwell.